Trijicon's Chuck War is like so many of us who, once bitten by the safari bug, simply fall in love with the adventure of hunting and traveling throughout the Dark Continent. With several Cape buffalo already under his belt, Chuck decided to expand his dangerous game wish list and booked a safari into Zimbabwe's Zambezi Valley's legendary Chawari North concession with both leopard and lion as his primary goals. 2 cat safaris can be a difficult undertaking. Waking up at ridiculous hours and returning to camp late are just the start. Loss of sleep, baiting, building blinds, and waiting, lots of waiting, will be the price paid to play this game. But the rewards can be well worth the effort. In an unusual twist, 2 of Africa's best-known cat experts, Cliff Walker and Mark Vallaro, will be guiding Chuck as he begins the first part of an exciting 2-episode safari adventure. If you ever wanted to tackle Africa's great cats, then this, my friend, is the place to be. We're headed to the Zambezi Valley as we open the pages of Trijicon's World of Sports Afield.
So we booked this hunt to come to Zimbabwe in 2019 with no idea COVID was going to be a thing. We were originally going to come in June, July. All the COVID regulations, of course, made that be postponed, and we were fortunate enough to be able to sneak it in November when Zimbabwe was open. But thankful that we get this opportunity and had this opportunity to hunt despite all those complications.
Chuck found good news waiting on his arrival in camp. PH's Mark Vallaro and Cliff Walker had found sign of several leopards and had already hung a few well-placed baits. A good start for any leopard hunt.
So part of hunting for leopard is to make sure you keep your baits fresh. And so there's a whole process of finding and shooting and preparing baits for each of the leopard stands. So it's great hunting as well. It's hard in the heat, and particularly when you can only shoot away from the blinds. You got to find animals that are available. Impala, zebra, kudu are all good baits or can be good baits. And we've used a little bit of everything here to try to keep everything fresh.
Cut the rim of my hat, but he's dead. And there they are standing under that tree. There's another one to the right of them there. That one. not much to look at, but I had skin, so I launched one. I may be a little high in the second one, but the first one's down for sure. I was shooting a solid on that one though, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay, well, this bait's up and hanging. There's more than enough meat if there are 3 leopards here to keep them busy for the whole night. We'll come check it in the morning and check the trail camera.
This is fascinating to watch and participate in. Just, you know, it's stuff that I used to watch on TV and never thought I'd be doing it. So to be hanging impala, hunting lions and leopards, and, you know, seems like a dream.
You know, a question I field dozens of times each year is somebody going on safari and they say, Dave, I'm going on a combination dangerous game and plains game hunt and I'm only going to take one rifle. What's your thoughts on scope choice? Man, have I answered that question a lot of times over the years, and I have developed a good answer based on a lot of experience with the subject. For most dangerous game, I like a lower power scope, as shots tend to be close and in thick cover. I love the Trijicon 1-4 by 24 AccuPoint and have seen a lot of lion, buffalo, and elephant taken with it. Mine has the illuminated triangle post reticle, perfect for shooting with both eyes open. But since you're planning on using the same rifle setup for dangerous game and plains game, I would switch to a 3-9 by 40 Trijicon AccuPoint. The reason? Plains game tend to be shot at longer range than the big stuff, and you'll need the extra magnification. I would also opt for a duplex crosshairs over the post in this situation. And of course, both feature Trigicon's illuminated tritium aiming points. And both are deadly choices for all of the game that Africa has to offer.
It's the first elephants I've ever seen in the wild. I've seen plenty of sign of them all around us, but those are the first ones in a while. Very cool.
There we go. Got some kudu. Makes good bait.
Yeah, it's a nice blessing to get some more bait. We have some great leopards, so it's nice to get some more bait because those leopards will keep coming. And they have a lot of cows here, so it's nice to help a little bit with the population control on the cows and balance them with the bulls. So it works out for everyone. see, it's very dense, but also wet and a little green down inside here. So I don't know much about leopard hunting, but if I were a leopard, I would hang around this spot. So we're going to put a bait up. Apparently they have some experience here, and try to see what's here. So here in Zimbabwe, leopard hunting is a little more challenging because we cannot shoot in this particular section at night. And so we have to hunt in the daytime, and we have to prepare a site where we won't be detected and the leopard feels safe. And so to attract them, there's a ton of work in collecting baits, putting the baits up into trees, keeping the baits fresh, setting up the cameras, setting up the screen or blind, and then each day driving around from place to place to place to see what's happened. So it's great to be with a guy who understands the behavior of leopards and can kind of teach you those things one step at a time.
There's nothing at the bait, but I've spotted a lioness lying in the bushes below the bait. So, yeah, hopefully she's going to move off or do something. If she keeps staying there, there's likelihood of him coming in daylight's not great, but we're here, so we may as well sit and see what happens.
Chuck and Mark sat until shooting light disappeared, but the cat never showed. Long rides back to camp, empty-handed, are the normal end of most days on a leopard safari, a fact the hunter should be mentally prepared to face. Late nights and early departures to and from the blind are the reality of those who want to play this game. But as I know from much first-hand experience and advice I always share with clients, is patience and persistence are the cat hunter's greatest asset.
What's going on? So we're here before daylight. We're probably 400 yards from the bait. So we're going to sneak in here and get set up and wait for the sun to come up and see if we can't find a cat on our bait. Any kind of cat.
River of Sand. There's a dead kudu bull up with vultures around it, so we're going to walk up and check it out.
That could be why they didn't eat. It's a male. I'm pretty sure that's why they never ate the bait. They'd just eaten this walk down there.
They didn't smell it from up here, right? So
Well, they probably went there and that's why that female just sniffed around a little bit, but obviously they've just eaten a whole kudu. But it's definitely that group we're after, so at least we know where they are now.
yeah,
last night when we heard that short little growl. Must have been somebody down here getting
Yeah.
mad because somebody was trying to take his food away. So, incredible.
Yeah.
That poor kudu is walking down through here, probably to get the water, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, that, you know, this time of year, that's what they do. They're just targeting water holes. They could have at least gone for like a non-trophy, not a nice kudu like that.
I was thinking that's pretty nice.
Waiting for the sun to come up, listen to the sounds of Africa. There's hyenas and elephants, lions. Hopefully something's going to happen here in the next hour or so as the sun comes up. It's fun to sit here though.
So I don't have a lot of experience in Africa. I think this is my third safari. So being in the woods and hearing the sound of a lion in the morning or growling or communicating back and forth is just fantastic. It just puts a chill through you and fills you with anticipation. And sure enough, in that morning we heard, you know, a lion calling.
Just walk down the road a bit and look in the river a bit. We might see him.
Trigicon's World of Sports Afield has been presented by Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions. DSC, conservation, education, and protecting hunters' rights. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Boyd Harness Company, Mud River, travel, train, hunt. Ripcord Rescue Travel Insurance, Sports Afield Trophy Properties, the Wildlife Gallery, and by Sam Hunter Training, because you only get one first shot.
The only predictable truth in lion hunting is the complete and utter unpredictability of the cats themselves. The baiting and waiting method had proved unsuccessful so far, but Cliff and Chuck had no idea that Lady Luck was about to gift wrap the surprise of Chuck's hunting lifetime.
I didn't see a lion there, Chuck. Just get your gun, get your gun. Chuck, I haven't seen him, but he's either the one from the top or he's the one from the bottom here. If I see him, I'll put the sticks up. Take a shot. That's it.
Jeez, what a beauty. The one from the Esker.
Yeah.
The one from the Esker pit.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Nice and old, eh? Obviously what we want. See how that tooth is worn down?
Yeah.
These are all missing here. We're from rushing to get bait. Thank you, Chuck, and yeah, we appreciate you coming out in a bad time like COVID.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be early on in the year, and you know, you took the time to come out here. It's terribly hot at the moment. Yeah, we don't sleep much at night, sweating.
Yeah.
Our baits are going rotten pretty quickly. So a bit of cat and mouse, but yeah, it's a beautiful line, nice and old.
Yeah.
You know, you can see from his teeth, a beautiful one-shot kill.
Yeah.
So just all round perfect. Well done to you.
No, thank you, sir. Again, I appreciate all the hard work and
No, it's
give us the opportunity to be here in Zimbabwe.
teamwork.
Yeah, very good.
Teamwork. Well done.